NASCAR 25. It's time I write my proper review. My dog is sleeping in the background, so if you hear snoring, it is not me. But anyways, let's talk about NASCAR 25. So first of all, this game is fun. I've played it for about 2 days in game time, and compared to the other NASCAR games, I have to say, controlling these cars is pretty awful. There's lots of things in this game that could be updated. Firstly, let's start with the good. Now, the good is all the series feel awesome, the cars feel smooth, the sponsors look good, the cars look good, and some of the tracks are good. I'll get to that later. And the AIs definitely very comparable to NASCAR 15. They were definitely pretty similar. Um, for some of the tracks, the AIs are way too easy on. I guess you could say that's good, especially if you're a racer like me that doesn't really want to compete against super competitive AIs, just likes to go through the game pretty chill, do pretty setback races. Cautions, I would say there's goods and bads to cautions, like there always is. Um, I'll get to the bad later. The caution restarts, they're good, they're awesome, and they don't feel bad. Now, um, for the settings, I like how the settings are set up a lot more than in NASCAR Heat games. NASCAR 21 Ignition, the last game we got, I don't kill me for this, but this game wasn't that bad. It wasn't the worst game ever. There's definitely some bad games out there. Do I need to remind you of NASCAR Heat 2? That game sucked. Um, this game's not bad. I feel like you generally have to compete against some competitive AI sometimes. Um, I'm not a big fan of William Byron being the best driver in the Cup Series. I'll get to that later. Um, but yes. Anyways, the tracks look amazing. Although I do wish we had some side drafting, because right now it's kind of just bump drafting. And William Byron, I would appreciate it if we did some bump drafting. Thank you. Now, most of the cars look fine. There's nothing really, I don't really see issues with the cars at all. The sponsors look amazing. Career mode is awesome. I love that. Career mode might be one of the most fun things ever. I've had so much fun in that mode. It's kind of what keeps me going in this game. Being in first place could genuinely use some work because it's very painful when they're going four wide on you and like you have multiple people drafting. Obviously, that's how it is in real life. It's just that competitiveness. For your difficulty, I feel like that should manage. I don't even, did I even bump him there? Or was that just his fault? I don't really know. But I feel like difficulties could be worked on, definitely. Good news, Sonoma is getting a rework. Like, the update's coming out sometime in January. So we'll be getting the Sonoma rework soon. They're working on a bunch of stuff, which I'm very glad to hear. And Driver ratings. Some of them I feel like no, just no. Kind of just no, because the way they perform in the races compared to like any other game, it's like kind of wonky. Um, is the game really bad? No, it's not really bad. It's kind of fun. Although one thing I can say about it is once the leaders get going, they're gone. It's kind of annoying because you do need caution on to catch up with them. Let's talk about drivers that do good that really shouldn't be doing good. It's like these drivers that never are in first place, or you just never see them up there, should be in the back. They shouldn't be in the front. Although we'll cover that more soon. I definitely feel like they did an awesome job with the tracks, especially outside of the tracks. The glitches are fun. Going on the Watkins Glen boot is awesome. I love doing that. Um, you can go in the infield for pretty much any track, and it's kind of fun. It's pretty interesting to discover these glitches as we go on. I feel like iRacing wouldn't mess this up. Anyways, that's really much all I want to talk about for the good. Let's talk about the bad. So first of all, bad. This is probably one of the most expensive NASCAR games I've ever purchased. This game is like $60. I got this game when it was off and I spent over $55 on it. The price is awful, I'm gonna be honest. Because I'm not spending $60 on a game when I could spend 20 bucks on NASCAR Heat 5 and have a blast. Or really any game. You could buy PS2 or a PS3 and an older NASCAR game for cheaper. Believe it or not, it is true. Now let's talk about the AI. This is what really gets me. Yes, it might be competitive, but I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. Because you have these drivers, you're going to know who is going to be in the top 5 almost every single time. I can tell you who's always pretty much going to be in the top 5. If it's not a road course, it's mostly going to be William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman. They're pretty much always up there. They do good at almost. Oh, right, and Kyle Larson, but who cares about that guy? Um, yeah. It's like, I want to see drivers that aren't as good as them still winning. I don't want to see the same guy win over and over and over again. It gets bland. And I can even say that from personal experience from the NASCAR series. Now let's talk about drafting. It it's terrible. I'm gonna be honest. It is terrible. Especially when you have it on the lowest difficulty. Look at them back there. They're drafting. Normally I wouldn't have an issue with it. This time I do. And my issue with it is that most of the time it's going to end in a wreck or your car getting stuck into another car. That's a big issue of your car getting stuck in things. I'm not sure why it does that, to be honest. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. This game is very interesting, to say the least. Um, Crashing is just bad. I'm gonna remember NASCAR 2003, how easy it was to get wrecked. I'm glad it's not like that. That was awful, having to deal with it. If you've ever played NASCAR 2003, you'll understand how easy it was to get wrecked. It was like, you even mess up a little bit on a track, and you're wrecked. Wrecking in this game is not the same as it used to be. It used to be something that damage actually did stuff. You take damage, you're going to have an issue. This time, you take damage, you have no. How did you just wreck Bowman? And, that's another. I guess it's pretty good. But the AI's wrecking just kind of feels funny sometimes. It's like, I kind of enjoy seeing them just go. Whee! It's kind of funny sometimes. What I have to say is a race is the music. Why is Ice Spice in the music list? We're here to race, not throw up. Okay. We have, and I trusted them to have some good music, but not when I don't turn off the music. My video gets blocked in 3 territories, and 3 countries can no longer see my video. I don't like that. I would prefer to be able to play the music and not having my video getting blocked in 3 countries. It sucks. It's annoying. It's stupid. And it's like I'm gonna lose potential viewers on that video. That NASCAR knows I'm gonna lose viewers from it. And that also means that 3 countries probably can't play this game. And that's only the countries we're aware of. There could be more. Let me just talk about the bad messages in career mode. What I liked about NASCAR Heat 4, I don't know if it's in NASCAR Heat 5, I haven't gotten to check it out yet, is you could apologize to the drivers and make up. You can't do that in this game. You can do it in real life, I can make that. Nothing really fun happens with the career mode. It's like sometimes disasters will happen. It happens, okay? You never have a red flag, which I think if we had weather, it would be pretty fun. It would add a lot to the game. I want more night races. I want to be able to choose if it's a night race. We can't do that. I want to know if my race is going to be a night race. Because I want to choose if my race is going to be a night race. I don't want them to pick for me. I want to choose if my race is going to be a night race. I don't know if you guys have seen the night races yet. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they look amazing. Let's talk about camera POVs. I would say first person looks pretty good, except for that bar that's in your face. And then you got this POV, which is kind of a close-up on the car, and then you got this POV. One thing I liked about the NASCAR Heat series is you got like that little camera on the bumper. You can kind of see it right there. It's like, I don't understand why you can't go to a bumper cam. The front bumper. I liked that camera. In fact, it actually made me a lot better at the game, if you ask me. You had this camera, which isn't as good, to be honest. And then you have this camera. It's decent, to be honest. We have 2 first-person views, which was entirely unexpected, to be honest. I thought we would have just gotten 1. But apparently NASCAR decided to spoil us. Something I don't like about the first-person view is when you turn, you just see this. When you look back, you just see that. Where's the creativity? You can't. It's so bland. To be honest, I don't even think we should have to look back. We have a rear view mirror inside there, and supposedly a mirror. That's what made NASCAR Heat 3 inside of the cars better. Also, driver ratings. I don't like them. Yeah, well, there goes him. Oh, smokes. We're done for. I don't like driver ratings. They're stupid. Just let your just be the driver you want to be without having people going into driver ratings and being like, "Oh, your driver sucks." No, that's not cool. First of all, I don't condone bullying here, unless it's someone being ridiculously stupid. Then we might have to talk about that one. But for Lozon, let people be who they want to be and not have to worry about their driver sucking. It's dumb. It's it feels like a way people can bully their friends or bully someone. It's like you can say, "Oh, this guy likes this guy likes Burt Myers. I'm sorry for people who like Burt Myers. Burt Myers sucks. Ha ha, he's the worst driver in NASCAR history." First of all, there's probably been worse drivers than Burt Myers. Not everyone has a good year. Not everyone is going to be the best driver. Just let the guy be who he wants to be. This is dumb. I don't like driver ratings. It like chooses who's gonna be the best. If it what I think is better is like at the track you can look who's generally going to be the best there, who's not going to be the best there, who's going to be decent there, who might perform well, who might perform bad. That's what I think. I don't think we should have to look in that confusing ass menu to decide who the hell we want to be. I'm not looking through that menu again. I tell you, I get lost in that menu quite a bit. Second of all, I think there's a lot of things that should have happened before this game came out. Some of it feels rushed, some of it feels fine. But something I'm very, very mad at this game for is having to pay to get paint schemes. This is dumb. This is stupid. I'm furious. I'm furious about that. This. You have to buy a DLC to get some people's freaking to get some people's skins. You have to buy a DLC to get Kyle Busch's Interstate Battery sponsor. You have to buy a DLC just to generally get any skins for these cars. It's dumb. It's stupid. Remember NASCAR Heat 5 and NASCAR Heat 4? We had challenges that would unlock things. That would get us paint schemes. We're already spending $60 for the base game. I'm not spending 20, 30 more dollars to get a paint scheme. I would expect that if I'm already paying $60 for this game. Now let me talk about the just generally getting through the settings. It feels a lot smoother, but it could be broken up better. It's not as confusing as NASCAR 2003, That menu sucks. It's not as confusing as other menus. It's not as confusing as NASCAR Heat Evolution. Alright. One thing I can say positive about this game is that it's fun. It has its moments, though. You're not escaping that game. You still have your moments that kind of are iffy. Another issue for this game is the crowd. Just look at that crowd. It doesn't even look like they're cheering. It just looks like they're standing there like a mannequin waiting to do something with its life. It doesn't feel realistic. I would also like things in the infield to actually be collidable. That would be more fun. I understand if you're outside of the track, things wouldn't be collidable. I mean, come on, man. Everything in the infield doesn't even have, like, a freaking hitbox. NASCAR Online. It's not even a race anymore. It's a demolition derby. What did we expect? What really did we expect? You're giving people. Just got your spit on me, dog. Oh my god, of course she gets it on me while I'm on a turn. Yeah, get that off. NASCAR 25 Online is just straight up hell. It's torture. Having to deal with that is awful. You got these people that have genuinely no respect for you at all, will do anything to win a race. And then you got the idiots in the back. Do I need to explain why they are in the back? No. They're in the back because they're stupid. We're about to be at the white checkered flag here soon, so I better hurry up. Anyways, would I recommend purchasing the game? Right now, no. Go buy a game that's better. I recommend Heat 5, Heat 4, or Heat Evolution. Or just buy the game you want to buy. 25 feels like a waste of money right now. If you really want it, I would recommend. It doesn't even have a physical disc, by the way. So you like have to purchase it. So I recommend having a lot of security, having an authenticator app set up. Personally, this game's not worth it right now until they fix the bugs, until they fix everything. Unless you want to drive in a Dollar Tree car, then don't drive. Don't really buy it. If you want to see William Byron's ugly ass paint schemes and no paint schemes, I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, I gotta hurry things up, but yeah. This game's fun. Not the price isn't very fun. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. We won today's race too. Thank God for that. But yes, please buy this game if you really want it. If you don't want it, or you're just looking to buy a NASCAR game, please. NASCAR Heat 5. It's just NASCAR Heat 4, but you get more, okay? Anyways, that's really all I have for you guys today. That's my review on NASCAR 25. Hit the subscribe button. The algorithm's been doing me dirty, but I think it's liking me again. Hopefully, I'm not jinxing it, but anyways, peace.